And here we go, and yeah, Joel, I saw your comment. Better get them socks adjusted because the stream is off to a rocky start. Lordy! Joel knows why I'm not in the superest of moods right now. Talked to him about it earlier, but first we're going to pose the rules, explain what the stream is about. I see we have tree watchers right now, so hello, tree people. Always nice to have people watching. So for those of you who are new, don't know what this is about, hi, I'm Shiro. I struggle with eye contact even with the camera. I am neurodivergent. And what I usually do on this particular stream, the Bootleg Cookie stream, and we're off to the laces. That's lacist. Now, what I usually do on these streams is I draw my weekly webcomic Bootleg Cookie. Right after I'm done talking about some art stuff, either some creative stuff I did during the week, or some art news, and a lot of those news are quote-unquote. So, art-wise, I didn't do much again because I'm busy working. I'm still coloring the art book, and of course I'm working on the Fun and Dysfunctional. The first page released this past Thursday, and the comic will update every Thursday. I have a bandana on because my hair is frankly Andre too long, and it's getting on my nerves, and I hope my mother will be able to clip my hair this week before I go completely nuts. So yeah, artistically speaking, I did do something new yesterday, but it's digital, and we'll move on to that in a couple minutes. In the meantime, AI image generation again. So what's going on right now, and like I'm working on it. I just literally just saw this on Zitter. So I can't be sure it's 100% right because I do not use Photoshop. Ahem. But apparently, according to a couple of artists, including a cosplayer or two, if you use Photoshop, even if it's only for color correction, if you use Photoshop in any way, if you then post your stuff on Instagram, it will be automatically labeled as made with AI. And we all know how much Photoshop and Adobe loves AI. Apparently it has something to do with the metadata. Some workarounds that have been found is either to take a screenshot of your piece to post on social media, or if I remember well, run it through a PDF and then run it back through as a JPEG. Because now artists that are not using AI will have their art labeled as AI. So that's going to be fun, and it's certainly not going to generate a witch hunt. There we go. I couldn't comment for a moment there, but hi Shiro, hi Filtrated Lion. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Artists who just want to use Photoshop. Oh yeah, I'm going there. Who just want to use Photoshop. Keep in mind, I am not shitting on artists that want to use Photoshop. That's the software they feel more comfortable with. They get it to work. Good for them. Oh, something happened. Hello, Redasafan. Thank you for joining the party. Or Redasafan. Or Redasafan _ But thank you for joining the party. I like that. Frickin' AI ruining it for everybody. Hey, I want to join this stream. Priorities in the right place. I can appreciate that. But yeah, now artists that just want to use Photoshop for, normal art, if they post to Instagram, and I assume possibly Facebook, but I don't know how the tagging process works on Facebook, because they're both owned by Meta, their stuff will be labeled AI regardless, due to the metadata of the images. Now, like I said, I can't confirm that it's going to happen 100% of the time. It's just that I literally just saw this on Xitter and I was like, oh, here we go again. So, fair warning. Now, I don't think so far that it's gonna happen to me. I took a chance there because Lily is right under the desk. She hears knocking, she's like, ah, 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 because I use Clip Studio, but you never know. Of course, those of us who follow the different seasons of the show, softwares like to fuck up. We remember that for a while, Clip Studio wanted to implement a sort of generative AI, which would have allowed you to generate backgrounds for your art. And I was more than willing to try it out if... this is my cloth for my glasses. If the assets they would use were their own Clip assets, and Clip has official assets, and not just pick and choose from their artists, if you understand what I mean, because a lot of artists will drop a lot of assets in the asset store. And understandably, a lot of people complain about it. Another artist I follow said the same thing earlier. About the meta thing, tagging un-AI art as AI. A lot of people complain about it, so Clip Studio gave up on the idea of the background generator, and I'm perfectly okay with that too. I will admit, I am kind of lazy when it comes to backgrounds. I tend to draw the figure first and then think about the background later. But at the same time, there is already some AI generative tools in Clip that nobody complained about. Let's see. I doubt it'll affect me either, mostly because I'm pretty based artist, and most based artists never have to deal with the consequences of our actions. For the record, Joel is a freaking clown, so don't take anything he says personally and or seriously. Now, as I said, Clip does have some generative tools installed in. I will admit I don't use them. Well, not for their intended use, I would say. Since we're going to the desk, I will show what I'm talking about. I'm just going to scoot this up here. And we are going... First, I'm going to show what I worked on yesterday, just because it's kind of cool. Alright. Where are we? Book. There! But I am based. You have to admit that, Cheryl. Oh, you are based. That I agree with that. Doesn't change the fact you're a freaking clown. And here we go. I was feeling playful, so I did a neon Sylvando. And speaking of tools, let's see if I can hide all this. First, I'm going to hide the black layer. Not this black, the other black. This black. Because would you look at that, I did have an entire line art behind that. There was a lot of changing my mind as I was working on it. And of course, he looks like that because I have a 3D model under him. If we can go ahead and hide the line art, and we're just going to turn up. There we go. Why? Because when it comes to work like that, my anatomy just goes right out. I'm gonna go back to the navigator. And y'all know I struggle with seeing depth. Well, there you go, that's why. Eventually, I'll get better by myself. Like, my anatomy gets better when I go on a real piece of paper, so I don't know what's going on. I'm kind of losing something in translations. Now, if I go ahead and make myself a new canvas, we are going to show the generative AI they got going on. It's not going to generate an entire image, but it does kind of work AI-ish. Ooh, I'm not gonna use that pen. I put that pen like super tiny. Where's my good one? Not you, not you. You! Of course, now I'm going fast. I just need a couple different surfaces. Ok, avec un nœud dans les cheveux. Une barrette. Deux barrettes. Ben. So. Professional artist, ladies and gentlemen. So basically, what is happening, we are going to go for the first tool I'm talking about, the colorize. Let's go for colorize all by itself. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Are y'all okay so far? This is the AI colorizing tool. Pretty, isn't it? It understands nothing. Now let's see. What color you guys want the eyes? And I'm going to expect some quick audience participation here. I'm going to have a little sippy while I wait. Throw some colors. Eye color, skin color, hair color, accessories color. You, a professional artist, are more likely than you think. I mean, I've got prizes, literally, so... But yeah, go ahead. First ones to reply get their colors. I'm going somewhere with this. Eye color, skin color, hair color, accessories colors. Green eyes. Now this is going to look weird for you guys, but I swear I'm going somewhere with it. Green hair. Blue skin. Apparently we're making a mermaid from Ni no Kuni too. Blonde gold hair. And that should be about that. We're gonna have both colors. See what happens. And finally, the accessories. While I'm here. No, nothing for the accessories? Well, I'm going to pink. Now, this look... There we go, pink. Dis-moi pas qu'on n'a pas le même sang, toi et puis moi. Now, if we go to colorize again, and we use the hint image, now normally, it should colorize using the hint image. Dear Lord, what the hell happened here? Well, it got the skin, right? Well. No, it's a top layer besides that. And it hid the other layer. So yeah, as you can see, when you don't really have control, and to think, I filled these areas in white, and it still decided now I'm gonna be black because it's imperative that it blends with the black line art. I have no idea what happened here. It's like it took all the green that I had actually put in the hair and put it in that one ear. Is that how I did it? Not even. There is no reason for that ear to... Sorry, I'm slow, I'm typing. No, it's okay, the hint image. No, it's okay, Filtrated Lion. We do have the pink accessories, but... like... whatever's happening here is not your fault. But it does prove my point. Now, let's see if... because the other tool, the shading assist I want to talk about, sometimes it doesn't want to work if it feels that the piece you want to shade has too many colors. So, what the flying fuck is this? Guys, don't look, I think I just generated an ARG! This is the first time this happens. I have no idea. Somebody write a creepypasta about this. My copy of Clip Studio is haunted. What the bloody hell? What is that? So yeah, AI tools, not there yet. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta take a minute. I'm okay. Okay. Infiltrated line. What happened? I don't know. Okay. Okay. I'm okay. Well. I spat on my screen. Oh, I gotta move the lighting camera, see what happens. Move the blorb, move the blorb, move the blorb. Not by much. What if I put it here? Paula is fighting Gygus right now. That's what's happening. All right, so we're gonna cancel this real quick. Oh, this should be a little normaler. Let's try the shading assist again. That sure is a choice. Oh my god. Where's the backwards music? Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to try and fix this real quick. I don't need it to be perfect, I just need some solid colors. Because like I said, the shade assist doesn't like it if there's too many colors. Like if there's some blending going on, it's not a fan. Well, there we go. But yeah, shading assist is also an AI type tool. Now it allows you to sort of cheat. When I do use it, usually it's to give me an idea of how the direction of the light works, because I will never use it for a final piece. Because look at that, this is the cell shading mode, and it is crunchy. If I put on smooth shading, there's barely anything happening. It's so smooth, it kind of looks like a baby's first 3D model with barely any topography. But yeah, my point was, yes, there are AI type tools in Clip Studio, despite the complaint when they wanted to introduce the background maker. I want her to be the mascot of this channel. No, you don't. And just like that, she's gone because I am not saving her. Bye-bye. But thank you guys for your help. Oops, not you. I want my companion mood so we can get to why we're here. Bootleg cookie. I said it before, and I'll say it again. I did try 2 types of AI image generation. I hated both types. I clearly remember thinking to myself, this would be so much faster if I did it myself. And people are equally saying I can get like 100 generations in a couple minutes. And then at the same time, in the same breath, it took me hours to get this piece. And I'm like, yeah, but all you did was just change some keywords. I don't say if you did some changes in Photoshop, but you didn't even do that. You just rewrote and rewrote and rewrote and rewrote and rewrote and rewrote your prompt for an hour. No, thank you. Now watch me draw the world's worst fedora. And people who have read the archive will wonder why I am drawing my pappy with black hair, because he dyed it with shoe polish for his wedding. I'm kind of going by memory because the wedding photo of my grandparents is upstairs. Finally, fedora doesn't make me irk. Well, the ones that make you irk are trilbies. That is why. Probably the only persona that can say "milady" while wearing a fedora actually look good. I mean, have you seen photos of my pappy, Joel? Because if you didn't, there are some online on Mom's Facebook. My pappy was dapper as fuck, even when he wasn't making an effort, you know? Wait, can you repeat that? He did what with what? He dyed his hair with shoe polish. I shit you not. As was the style at the time. because my pappy started going white at age 15. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a dang. And my mammy started going white at age 60. So, me and mom, we got lucky. We got the late white blooming gene. My twin brother is not as lucky. He also started going white at around 17, and now he's got, like, the Doctor Strange sideburns thing going on. He keeps his hair long so it hides it. He's looking at you again. And yeah, you're reading that right. My mammy had to threaten my great-grandma with living à côté. At the time, that was like living, that simply meant living together without being married. And to my great-grandma, like, positions and looks and stuff like that, that was what was most important. Like, what will the neighbors think, you know? Now, I don't know what Pappy's friends look like. So we're just going to draw some generic men. I didn't know that was a thing to happen to some people. I think it was like back in the 50s, late 50s. And like this happened in the province of Quebec. And at the time, like, we're religious now, but at the time we were assholes. Oh, jeez. Like, in the 80s, we were, like, still religious assholes. Because there's people my age remembering spending 5 cents to... I am going to get cancelled for that, but I kind of have to say it. Spends 5 cents or 10 cents to buy a little Chinaman. Just saying that just sent shivers down my spine. I'm assuming it was for a good cause, but at the same time, did you have to call it that? And we all remember that teacher that wanted me to lock myself in a soundproof room with a priest at 8 years old. Everyone is still pretty religious and jerkish. Yeah. I'm definitely jerkish, but I'm not religious. I'm just doing some generic slick hair. Oh, something happened. Thank you, Annan! Nice to see you, Paul. Thank you very much. We are now up to 37% funded on some door drapes for my studio door. Well, my studio door frame, because I do not have a door. Music from Amazing Digital Circus. I'll take your word for it, I can't hear the music. So you guys can hear the music. Sacrifices. Good to see everyone here today. Hope you're all doing well. So chat, are we all doing well? How about you, Paula? Are you doing well? Are you eating all your vegetables? Absolutely, because of two reasons. One, I'm here watching Shiro's stream. And two, it's my birthday. And we needed a prompt to know it was your birthday. Happy birthday, Filtrated Lion! Hang on, let me see if my garlands are gonna... No, they're not gonna. There, it's Filtrated Lion's birthday, so now we got birthday garlands for the rest of the stream. Now that I know. I don't have confetti. Didn't think of that, but yay! It's nice that even if it's your birthday, you decided to spend some of it here. Thank you, I'm flattered. Joel, don't humph. It's not because Stream Avatar is no longer working means you gotta misbehave for everything. Be nice. Now, for those wondering what I put in his hand, now I don't know if that existed at the time, but I put in a paint marker that they usually use to write the numbers on the tires. I would assume it existed at the time, before they decided to use paint markers for art. When I say I don't do research for Bootleg Cookie, I'm not kidding. Yeah, that is a real thing. My pappy did indeed spend his wedding day, well, his wedding day, the day before his wedding, I should say, really, carrying his wedding shoes in his arms because he didn't want his friends to write "Help me" on the soles. Joel, would you feel better if Filtrated Layering gave you some cake? Or would you rather churros because you're Mexican? That'd be cool, yeah. Joel is 12. I'm kidding, Joel is not 12, but he acts like 12. Y'all probably going to notice that I'm not drawing earrings on Mammy. Mammy got her ears pierced at like 61 or 62. All her earrings previously were clip-ons. You're getting the deep Mammy lore now that she's not here to defend herself. My puppy looks like he's wearing a zoot suit. He's not, he's just wearing an incredibly large coat. He didn't have his own coat, so he borrowed it from somebody, and well... I wear your granddad's clothes, I look incredible, I'm in his gray old coat from the thrift store down the road. Oh, little savey. Filtrated lion sharing with everybody. Aren't they nice? Si je finissais de penciler ma grand-mère. Ben, this works better when you do the whole job. I am losing what's left of my brain. And yeah, for those of you just joining us, I talked earlier about how Instagram, if you work with Photoshop and you post to Instagram, Instagram will automatically tag your art as AI. It has something to do with the metadata of the piece. There are some workarounds, but it's still hateful when you don't work with AI and your art is tagged AI, because that's just going to give grief to a lot of artists for no reason. Shiro never gives us cake. Well, do you deserve it? On a related note, anything artistic you guys did this week, and not just me? I know Paul was working on designing stuff with collages with catalogs, old Sears catalogs, if I remember right. Joel just, I assume he finished it, a series with a giant blue kaiju. See, I can think of somebody else than myself once in a while. It's rare, but it happens. I'm still working on my Mortal Kombat characters. Ooh. It's a long-term project we've got going on. And from the sound of it, Lily doesn't care, but that's because she's being a little baby. Also, can't believe my age already. How time flies. Yeah, I didn't know I would last this long either. I did not expect that. I'm doing nostalgia research still. Handmade paper dolls projects are a new one. I'm working for a company called Therapy Moving Forward. Oh, we have a name now. And a paper doll project. Are you having the clients make the paper dolls? How's that work? I printed an outline on watercolor paper so they can get a painting lesson too. Oh, on top of that. Well, that's lovely. I like that. That sounds like a lot to do in one activity. I like that. Design a plaster sculpture with a student representing inclusivity, love, and local marine. My brain is screaming at me to say maritime, but it's marine. Theme will show pictures when finished. Yes, please. Please and thank you. Little Mr. Hermit otherwise. After that, we're going to spend 3 hours looking for a previous strip where I had Mammy and Pappy colored. Because these ones I like to do in sepia. But I don't know exactly which sepia I used anymore, so... Well, sepia, warm gray, I should say. We're going to look and we're going to eyedrop once we find it. But it might take a while. And if anybody thinks I'm exaggerating when my great-grandma didn't like Pappy because he wasn't rich, that is literally the reason. But despite being the most gremlin of us, Mammy wanted to marry for love. And she like that autistic idiot over here. If anything, this panel here is the meme that's going on right now on Exeter. Me and the bad bitch I pulled by being autistic. There is no way in hell you cannot make me believe that my grandpa was neurotypical. There is no way in hell. I guess he was the flavor of autistic that my mammy liked because she married him. Because she was very, very, very vocal with behavior she wouldn't tolerate. And she tolerated a lot out of this man. But he wasn't just any man. He was her man. In sickness and in health and all that. Now here's the story. It's cute now, but... Well, it's cute now. Once I tell the story, you guys are going, you think that's cute? He didn't touch them. But it was the time period where hitting your kids was considered discipline. Let me finish. And my pappy did not want to hit his kids. But my mammy, as we all know, grew up in an abusive home, and that home was pretty much abusing her. So she expected discipline to be given by hits. Like her, she would give like one swat and that was enough, you know? Pappy, on the other hand, did not want to hit his kids. So when his kids misbehaved, and Mammy would say, wait till your father gets home. He would get home, be told what the kids did, and he would go upstairs with a belt. Let me finish. And he would tell my mother and her two sisters to go at the top end of the bed and to start screaming. And he would hit the bottom of the bed, far from them, with the belt. So Mammy downstairs, all she heard was hits and cries. And then she was yelling at Pappy to stop because he was going to kill them. And she learned about this little subterfuge like 2 years after he died. But yeah, my pappy did not want to hit his kids, so he pretended he hit his kids. Because it was the norm back then to hit your kids. And he was like, I don't want to hit my kids, it hurts. So there's my grandpa in all his shoe polish glory. And now I'm going to spend a while looking for the reference I want to look for. Like, I did a lot of bootleg cookie strips, so... Wow, that's awesome of him. Why? In a way, he was breaking boundaries. Because he just didn't want to hit his kids. And honestly, all the power to him. Oh, that's the one. That's the one I want. There we go. There's my pappy with his normal hair. And Mammy was ready to forsake her quote-unquote good reputation for him. No, I don't think Mammy really super cared about reputation. Well, she didn't super care about her own reputation because she's also the same woman that welcomed child protecting services with a rifle. Because she was getting a little tired of being accused of abusing her kids. Because yes, Mammy believed in corporal punishment as a way of discipline, but it's not like she was beating her kids black and blue. Like, it was rare the times she felt she needed to swat her kids. Like, honestly, they did it themselves. Like, especially my Aunt Moon. Which is how they ended up with child protection services on them. Because my Aunt Moon was very, very, very tomboyish. And she liked to climb trees on their way to school. And because she always looked like shit by the time she got to school and the other two still looked prim and proper, they thought that she was mistreating, that Mammy was mistreating Aunt Moon, but that's not what was happening. Aunt Moon was doing fine by herself. Oh, wait a minute, I remembered I have a question about one of your comics. Go right ahead. This ought to be good. Heartburn. Love your new Auric cover art on Andrew's Kickstarter. Thank you. It was a last minute request. Because Andrew had asked me if there was a way for me to turn the Auric postcard, the TMNT Auric postcard I did, into a cover, and I was like, oh, I can't, not with those elements. So I completely redrew it, because I am perfectly sane. The one about the macaroni, can you explain what Mama Shiro did? She did macaroni, that was the problem. If it's the one about her homemade mac and cheese, she has this recipe for homemade macaroni that everybody loves except me, and it smells foul, and it tastes just like it smells. And she tried to guilt me into eating it by telling me that to think about the little Africans that have nothing to eat, and I told her, well, just mail it to them. And then she just agreed and went to get me a hot dog because she was just stunned by what I said. I can't argue with that logic. But like, she uses cheese whiz in it. And hot cheese whiz, like, makes me gag, because she uses the same base to make her spaghetti sauce that she also uses in lasagna, and that is absolutely delightful and tasty and wonderful, and I can't get enough of her spaghetti sauce. But when she adapts it for macaroni, it makes me... I can't even eat in the same room. Like, nowadays, when she makes it, she'll make me another meal. Or I'll make myself another meal. I don't care, as long as I don't have to eat that. And I can't even eat in the same room. It's that bad. I who love mac and cheese must stand with you. If it smells bad, I refuse to eat it. Yeah? Like, it's so bad that it put me off curly macaroni noodles. I can eat straight macaroni noodles, no problem. I eat KD by the box. Like, I'm Canadian, you know? So... But, like, when I say that macaroni is nasty, it is nasty. I don't understand people that love it. And there are people that love it. And then again, those people also grew up during the Great Depression, so yeah. Me too, I'd have a Great Depression if I was stuck eating it still. She uses what? Yeah. You heard me! Don't pretend like you didn't hear me. You heard me. Gonna make it a little paler. From what I remember, it was paler. Her outfit was paler than Pappy's. And yeah, I'll be honest, I do not know the original colors of the suits because we only have the one black and white photo. There's another one of the reception, but it's like so small and blurry, who knows who's sitting where, so... I heard you, I just can't believe. If I had $1 for every story that I posted that people would not believe. I could retire comfortably. A lot of the stuff I talk about and or post, I don't believe myself, but I have no choice. I was there. I know it existed. Now here's a fun little fact. I see here, my great-grandma did everything in her power to make it difficult. She did not want, because my pappy was in the Air Force, and weddings were actually paid for by the Air Force. But she did not want that. She opposed it completely, and with, like, her full force she opposed it. So that's why my grandparents had this very modest wedding, despite my pappy being in the Air Force. Because of that bitch. And little respect for your elders. That elder had no respect for anybody. You want me to have respect for my elders? I will respect my mammy, my nana, my grandma Red, most of their accompanying husbands. Because I'm having my questions about Grandpa Red. Grandpa Red was nice with me, but when his son decided to smack my mom around, his wife told my mom, "Oh, mais ça se pardonne ces choses-là," which implies that Grandma Red used to be smacked around by Grandpa Red, and I am not okay with that assumption. You do not smack around your spouse. Just like you wouldn't smack around your kids. Meaning my grandpa had the right idea. I do have the line colors. I did not see them. I did not see them. There we go. Oh, I've received 100 messages today with Restream Chat. Yay! Thank you guys for being so talkative. I appreciate it. We're almost done already. Time passes fast when you're having fun. Oh, that's why. I was wondering for half a second there. Why gradients? Because we like gradients sometimes. Alright, let's take a look-see. We don't need that. There we go. Yeah. I almost forgot. The pride lines. Because he was thrilled to finally get to marry Mammy. I like to imagine, because my pappy is my pappy, I like to imagine that he walked around, but to keep his shoes shiny and clean, he walked around in only in his socks with his shoes held tightly against him at all times, so they couldn't touch them. When I tell you I don't believe this man was neurotypical in the slightest. Oh, sorry guys. I woke up a little early. And I'm old. Alright, so... I'm just gonna send this because you guys need to see this up close and personal. So I'm gonna send this here, and I'm gonna open it here. So yes, when I yawned and I told you guys that I was sorry and I woke up a little early, apparently Siri thought I was talking to him. So it's gonna be that kind of day, huh? First the weird creepypasta thing going on with the shading assist that I showed you guys earlier, and now this. Oh, it's going to be an interesting day for me. And on that note, since we're done with the comic, it means we are done with the live stream. Your comic looks great, Shiro. Thanks for a great show. Hope that Filtrated Lion has the best birthday. Agreed. Yes, once again, happy birthday, Filtrated Lion. All the cakes and gifts and glitter that gets everywhere and you still find in your carpet 10 months later. I wish all of that. And we are at the part where I thank all our supporters, subscribers, everybody, with extra special caramel drizzled chocolate sprinkled, rainbow covered thanks. Amber B, Paul K, Miss Innovis, Suri Othered, Carl Bloke, Takashi Kanako, Badat Multiplayers, and Supreme Crimson Leader. Your continued support is immensely appreciated. What does the calendar looks like for next, Next live stream, of course, is going to be next Sunday, June 30th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. That's my time, not your time. Maybe your time. I don't know you. I don't know your life. Hope you guys had fun watching me draw this. I had a lot of fun drawing it. I'll see you guys next Sunday. I love you all. And bye-bye. And happy birthday again, Filtrated Lion.